Nah.
All right, today we're gonna make a homemade blackberry pie, the way my grandma used to make it down there in Clinton, South Carolina. First, we need blackberries, which I have put in the pan here. Come on, you got this part? I put it in the pan here. Then we needed 2 tablespoons of vanilla flavor. I sprinkle in some cinnamon, and I also sprinkle in some nutmeg. I mixed it all up real fine with 2 cups of white sugar. Now I'm getting ready to put in a butter.
Don't put it up. Go ahead.
Butter in, which is a 3/4 of a square of butter. Stick. Now I'm gonna mix that in real good. Anybody can make, you don't have to have those pies and stuff you buy from the store. You wanna do it like your grandma did. You want a real pie. You don't want the bullshit pie. You want a real pie.
You ain't gonna be cussing.
Okay. I'm sorry about cussing. My wife said don't cuss. But what I'm saying is you want a real pie. Now, I have a pan like this. My grandma used to roll her dough. But these days, we use, not Pillsbury. I'm cheap. You don't have to use Pillsbury dough. You can roll dough. You can also use Food Line, which is a lot cheaper. Save yourself some money. So I'm going to take that dough in this pan, and I'm going to roll it out. I'm going to take my time and roll it out. See, can we get it rolled out here? It's sticking a little bit.
You went the cheap way. You should have got the real dough.
Let's see.
Just gonna tell.
Takes a moment to get it loose here. Okay.
Got the real dough.
All right. So you have to take your time and just roll it out. We'll fix that little patch there. That's not a problem. You just take your little pinch there. You pinch it in here, and you fix that. Then we're gonna take this dough, sit it on the pan. Oops, first, sorry about that. We're gonna spray the pan with some Spam to make sure it does not stick. And it also will make it easy for your dough to spread when you want to stretch your dough. Like so. I'm gonna stretch my dough all around in the pan. Then I can break me a piece of this and put it there, not a problem. There we go. Put that dough all around in there. There you go. And this is my first pie making, so just bear with me. This is my first pie. Then we're gonna take another piece and finish up that one there where it needs another piece. I'll cut that in half. Like so. Put it in and finish padding up stretching it, padding it up. You can sort of stretch it a little bit. My dough is still a little cold, so that sometimes they'll sort of break, but does that make a difference? Because you're gonna get the same effect on your pan. Okay, this is the first time I'm doing this, like I said. Now, what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna mix all of this ingredients up, a little bit more. And most times, regular blackberry pies, they just put a top crust on it. I'm putting a center piece in mine. I'm gonna do it like the old folks did. You put in half of the blackberries. You spread that out evenly. Spread that out even. Try to get it. Spread that out evenly. Then I'm going to take some cut up dough here. I'm going to put slices in here. See how I'm layering it? You want some of that crust in between. Like I say, I used to watch my grandma do this. I'm not an expert like that, but I'm sure she'll be proud of me just trying to do like she used to do. Then she used to go across with it. Make sure you got, it's bad to just have all blackberries. You want to have a little crust dough inside of that blackberry pie. There we go. There we go. There we go. And 2 more. Okay. Now we're going to take the rest of the blackberries and go on top. We want to get all our stuff out the bowl. Then clear her out. Take your time. Spread them out. The next time I'll be able to do this, I'm sure that I'll do a better job because like, practice makes perfect. And since I'm gonna be making my blackberry pies now, instead of buying them because they just don't have enough blackberries, they just don't make them the way Grandma made them. So I decided that next week we're gonna do a peach cobbler. Okay. Okay. That looks like it's laid pretty good. Now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna take another.
Spray a little Pam in there. You can lift it up there.
On the pan.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna put a little Pam on it. My wife says put a little Pam on the pan so when I cut it, it'll be easier for me to cut.
Yeah. That's enough.
Always listen to your wife.
That's enough. You don't have to.
You hear in the background. She's gonna have to tell me what to do. You know how wives are. They're always the boss. She's my boss. Everybody knows she's the boss. She say jump, I say hi hi. You can take that out the package. Then I lay it down gentle and unroll it. Try not to make it break because it's now she's just beginning to unthaw. So I roll it out. Then I have the other half from the other pieces that I put in the center. By her telling me to do that, I can easily slide it down because I took her advice. And now I can put this side up. This is gonna be my top piece of my crust. Some people use the whole thing on top and just cut the crust and then cut some air holes. I'm gonna do it the way the old people did it. They made slices, like so. I cut this way, this side. I cut this way on this side. Then I cut my squares. Just like that. That's the way you do that. When I was a little kid, I used to watch her do this, and I couldn't wait till that blackberry pie was done. And this is how it's done. Okay, then we take these pieces here, you lay across this way. Lay across this way.
I had to break that little extra off.
The wife said break those extras off, and I can just put them. I'm just gonna put them on the side there because I like dough in mine. Okay. Then you go long ways with it, like so. It looks good, doesn't it? You just wait until it's completed. I know you're up there smiling, Grandma. I'm doing a good job, ain't I? I hope so. Then I take these little pieces here, continue my squares. And like I said, I like the dough, so I'm gonna cut this up, put it on the edge. We don't want to waste anything.
That's enough, babe.
My wife says that's enough. I know I'm cheap, but I can still waste some. Okay. We got our stove been preheating. It's now at 350. And what I always tell people to do is take it and put it on a pan. I'm gonna take this, wipe it, wash it off, and put it on, sit that pot on a pan. So that way when it comes over, it doesn't mess your stove up. So I'm gonna rinse this off. I gotta get my egg on it. I'm not done yet. Got a little more to do. A little bit more to do. Now I'm gonna beat the egg with 1 teaspoon of water to glaze my dough with. One egg. Uh-oh. See where I'm gonna get a brush at.
Over there. It's a red handle.
Okay. Just a teaspoon of water, that little cup. I can just get a little bit of this. Teaspoon of water. Mix it up real good. I gotta put my sugar too. Make sure you mix that up real good.
Do you put the sugar first or do you put the egg?
You put the sugar second. Okay. Where you say the
You see a red handle or something over there?
Yes, I see the brush. Now, I'm gonna take the egg and I'm gonna brush it to get a nice brown texture ground on the dough. Yeah, we want to put that on the dough. I'm telling you, it's going to be good when I get done. And I know y'all out there in TV world is getting hungry already. Too bad you can't taste it when it's done. Because this is going to be delicious. From now on, my wife, she makes, I used to call them, I'm calling them imitation banana puddings. From now on, though, we're not going to allow that in the house. We're going to have real banana puddings, and I'm going to do that week after next. We're going to put in a real banana pudding, how it really supposed to be. Not those type you take and spray the gel 5 minutes, you know. We're going to do real stuff around here, and that's a new year. So we're going to try some new things. Yeah.
That's enough.
Yeah, I know, it just never, you just let me put a little more. Now, I'm gonna get me a little bit of sugar. That's a dab.
I got a strainer in there. You could put it in there.
I could do it like this. Just put a little bit of sugar on each one of these strips. Just make your finger between your fingers. Do a little sugar, because she's already sweet enough. We just put there's a brown on it. Okay, that's great. Now we're gonna put this in the oven for about 45 minutes to an hour, but after about 40 minutes, we'll watch it and see how she's brown. Now, I'm going in the bottom oven.
Top of it.
Top oven. My wife says does it in the top oven. She's got her new stove with the bottom and the top. So I'm gonna put it in the top oven. And 350. Oh. Like we said, we're gonna put it on the pan so we won't mess up our stove when she starts cooking. So see how we got that there? Then we're going in the oven. And we're gonna wait about 40 minutes and I'll be back here with you to see the results. See you in 45 minutes.